Welcome to Dragon Ball Z Versus, where we take two fierce warriors and pit them against each other, and you, the viewer, decides who wins. Before we get this fight started, let's see who won the last one. Last time I did ask you who would win, Super Saiyan 3 Goku or Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, the battle of the two Super Saiyan 3 warriors. Well, although we know that Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta was not a real character, he was in the Raging Blast series, which made him very controversial over the Dragon Ball community. Which means you guys are voting. You guys are now going to finally see who won after maybe about a month. So yeah, let's get this fight started. What?
You're dead! I'm going to make you pay! I'm a Super Saiyan 3, but still... I underestimated you.
On to the new fight. This week we have a battle of the Cold Brothers, Frieza versus Cooler. If you don't know how we do this, we let the fighters meet each other on the battlefield, and we analyze their moves and leave it up to you to decide who wins the battle. Now let's meet these two on the battlefield.
Time we found out who's the strongest in the universe.
Brother, you know that I must be the strongest in the universe.
Before I kill you, let me tell you one thing. No matter how much you scream before that hell, I will show no mercy.
Let's analyze Frieza first. Frieza would rather kill himself than get beat by another person. Frieza is really self-confident about himself and believes he is strongest in the universe. Since we're comparing these two, I'd say Frieza is faster and cooler in his final form, even when he isn't at 100% power. When he does go 100%, Frieza gets a huge power up and gets bigger without sacrificing any of his speed. He does get a huge speed boost also. Frieza can deflect huge attacks. Frieza tries to use pity and get the best of his opponents to stab them in the back. Frieza has a wider range of techniques, including Destroy the Planet, a variation of the Death Ball that Frieza used in an attempt to destroy Planet Namek following Goku's transformation to Super Saiyan. However, he held back too much power, resulting in the planet being nearly destroyed. Imprisonment Ball, a special attack used on Goku where he captures his opponents in a ball of energy that he can't break out of. Frieza can manipulate this ball as much as he wants, but it explodes as soon as it touches any surface besides Frieza himself. I won't let you escape with your life. Frieza's version of one of Vegeta's deadliest attacks, Dirty Virus. Frieza shoots a small energy sphere into his opponent, lifts him up with telekinesis, then detonates the opponent by clenching his fist. He has used this attack to kill Krillin. You will die by my hand. The name given to that blast Frieza used to attempt to kill Goku, who countered with an angry Kamehameha. Death Beam, an attack used by Frieza in multiple forms that's a beam that goes straight through his opponents at a rapid speed. Fissure Slash, an attack where Frieza swipes his hands and slices through anything it touches. Now, it's time to analyze Cooler. Cooler's personality is quite similar to Frieza, though with a few noticeable differences. Like Frieza, Cooler handles problems in an intellectual and serious manner. Though unlike his brother, Cooler is less likely to underestimate his opponents, as seen when he acknowledged Goku was still alive despite of taking a direct hit from his attack. Despite these things though, Cooler is a ruthless killer, even by his own admission. While he does not appear to relish in agony and despair of his opponents like his brother does, he is fully capable of attacking children, ambushing enemies from behind, and inflicting great harm upon an already incapacitated opponent. He is able to suppress his key signature. Cooler has 5 forms, the 4th being Frieza's final form. The ones before have never been seen. His 5th form, however, increases speed, strength, durability, and doesn't put any strain on his body, so he does not get weaker over time. Cooler has a wide range of techniques, but are certainly more powerful than Frieza's, including the Supernova. In its final form, Cooler has the ability to gather tons of ki in seconds to create a supernova. Death Flash, an energy wave Cooler used in his base form after he injured Goku. He used it to chase Goku after he fell in the river. Cooler also used it in his final form against Super Saiyan Goku. Darkness Eye Beam, an attack used against Gohan, but Goku got in the way and took it for him. It's not used to kill Strong Bones, but to disable. The rest of his techniques are very similar to Frieza's, so there's no point in saying. And that concludes Cooler. I have made the analysis, and now you can decide who wins this battle. Click on the left for Frieza, and click on the right for Cooler. Thanks for watching.